Thank you, Representative. And Representative Camilleri, that also provides a good opportunity to make this point. You may or may not be able to persuade some of the Republican members of the committee as to the environmental motivations, but what we found in the last 2 years was that the interests of those who are motivated by concern for the environment and the interests of those of us who would simply like to see a more open market and competition instead of having all our eggs in two baskets, that they intersect. Or as one of the alternative newspapers here in Lansing had a headline something to the effect of the Green Tea Party Coalition. So I found, for example, last year I was a co-sponsor with Representative Irwin from Ann Arbor on several pieces of legislation, and Representative Irwin has agreed to come back and explain the justification behind some of the legislation that, because of his concern for the environment, was expanding the option of, for example, all the churches in a given county, or all the farm bureaus, all the farms, all the civic clubs, the ability, for example, to buy a solar array and invest in it and then profit from the savings. Not only save electricity, but make any overage available to the public and profit from that. And that's not allowed under current law. So we did find an intersection where we ended up at the same spot for perhaps different reasons. So as long as you're willing to have us those of us on this side of the committee support things you're proposing for a different reason than you might be, I think we're going to find a lot of common ground that we're going to be able to pursue.